The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. David Villa, Jimmer, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability...
It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 4 minutes...
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So, a breakthrough already. That's destined for the flank. He's found a way through. Deftly away. That's a throw. In early. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Odegaard. Fernandes. Now Van Dijk, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Haaland. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a sharp pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Costa Curta. And it's De Bruyne. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Hazard. And this is Drogba. Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior. And it's De Bruyne. Hazard. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Berbatov. Haaland. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Haaland. And it's De Bruyne.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hazard conjures time and space where few can. This looks promising. Berbatov takes a shot! Oh, good finish! And this is getting better and better. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
2 added minutes has been
That's put
indicated.
paid to the danger. Fernandez. Ødegaard. Drogba! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Just a quick
And that ought
announcement
to
is now
encourage
time
an
for
even
our
more
special
ambitious
lottery.
approach in this
Please
second
grab
half,
the tickets
Peter,
you were
with
given when you were
control
walking through the
already
gates.
established.
Chelsea sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Down to business again. Ødegaard, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. David Villa. Costa Curta. Kimmich. Oh, this is a very good run. Big chance! And that's a tiny finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 11, David Villa.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Berbatov. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Costa Curta. It's a searching pass.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Zabani. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now he's running away. Vinicius Junior driving forwards. He's a sharp... And he shoots! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kimmich. David Villa. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Thinks one through. Gets his head on it! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Driving forward. Fernandez.
This is the time you need that pace.
That looks a good ball through. Ødegaard gets into a good position. Tries to cross. And he's taking no chances there. Distributed tidily.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Drogba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gently done. Now it's Haaland. And this is Drogba. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Showing great feet there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Drogba.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
De Bruyne. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. David Villa. And it's Berbatov. Drogba. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Drogba
Just a quick
taking in the
announcement.
accolade. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
Drogba, Zielinski, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Zielinski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself. McAllister. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. And it's McAllister. That's Gerrard. And here's Mbappe. That's going wide left. Mbappe. And the finish! And it's a goal! And we have liftoff! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Chelsea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's there to get it away. Olise. And this is Drogba. Great ball if he can get there. Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. And that is headed for the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Drogba. It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Chelsea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Camavinga gets it away. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. He's cut it out. Davis. And it's Gerrard. Vinicius Junior. He has found a way through. Big chance! Vinicius Junior is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Olise! Messi with the clearance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Odegaard, it's a really well-measured ball. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the... Drogba! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. Messi moves wide and looking to get onto this. Back in possession and ready to go again. Great vision. Now it's Bellingham. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Drogba being hunted in packs.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a very good... Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Mbappe! And he is deftly away. Shot judged! And there's a goal! What a throw in. And he's forced to go back. Akanji. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Zielinski. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Messi, looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a promising position. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
The final 5 minutes. And here's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Olise. pinches it off him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Drogba voted man of the match and deservedly. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and the playmaker combined.
And here's Berbatov. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Akanji is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Odegaard. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run, look, and again! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. So it is still 0-0. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is fouled. Berbatov. Berbatov makes a dash for it. Zabani getting this one clear. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Beckham plays it short. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time. It's Drogba! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Sina Wang receives it in a wide position. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Fernandez gets a foot in here. Just past the 40th minute mark. His real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Beckham. He's looking wide. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Messi. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Chelsea finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed. And Berbatov! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Guardiola. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Messi. Cafu. Ambitious ball here. Shoot! That was probably asking just too much. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And no, that was never going to make it. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And here's Berbatov. It's Drogba! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Cafu. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Now it's Berbatov. And here's Drogba. Hazard. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
This looks promising. Caught offside that time. Baresi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Chelsea could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Beckham. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! And a neat finish! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
There will be 1 minute added
Manchester
time.
United have surely won it. Berbatov! And it's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Kubo. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Berbatov. And here's Kubo. Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play.
Berbatov! Oh, split-second reaction.
Berbatov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Getting up there! Oh, off the bar! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Van Dijk must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Kobbie Mainoo, could have a busy time here, having to play the role of a 6, an 8 and a 10. And I think when you consider his age and the fact that he can drop into all of those positions and perform without any problem, I think you know you've got something special brewing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Dijk. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Schlotterbeck wins the duel this time. So it is still 0-0. He's in a big chance! Albert Ferrer. And it's Marquinhos. And the counter is on. Fernandez. Shevchenko. Marquinhos. Vitinha. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now Albert Ferrer. And it's Totti. Massaro. It's run loose here. Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box. Always onto this. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Berbatov. Takes the shot! Oh, it's a dumping hit. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goal. Takes a shot! And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Chelsea different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And this is Van Nistelrooy! Van Nistelrooy! Goal after wonderful goal!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Lyon have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off.
Oh, good finish! Shevchenko is being harried and hassled.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Van Nistelrooy! Almada. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Massaro pinches it off him. Shevchenko. And it's Fernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Chelsea really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played into space. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Marquinhos. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's Albert Ferrer. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Menu. Camavinga with the slide tackle there. Albert Ferrer. Well, there's your danger man, a
minutes
title
has been
that is
indicated.
entirely justified. The final seconds now. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And that signals the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for
And
those
now,
with a
to all
vested
members of
interest. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. He's having a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Diaz. It's Drogba! It's hit the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Lampard, Puyol, and Pavard, Messi. Neither side yet able to find the net. Tries a measured ball. And that should get the job done. Lampard goes short. And that's played. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Minutes is number 9.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's
Drogba! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Luis Suarez. De Bruyne. Grimaldo wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Incoming delivery.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance here to counter. Now it's Drogba, over to the right flank. Messi. Has to go back here. Can he finish? Goal! And the comeback is complete.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 42 minutes is
Chelsea
number
leading
20.
now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Diaz.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Luis Suarez, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Done delicately. That's really well cleared. And it's half-time. Chelsea have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Chelsea leading, but only just 2-1 the score. Great chance! Perilously close. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Here's a chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Fernandes. Odegaard, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And here's Drogba. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front... Oh, he's having a go! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Fernandes clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Diaz. Fernandes. Odegaard conjures time and space where few can. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision. That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Spread to the right. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Decent chance! And the ball's come loose here. Messi, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things...
It's Drogba! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, what has happened here? And it's De Bruyne. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. Probing pass, and a chance! And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, he's onto this.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
I think we're just about done here.
Added time.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostility. Diaz! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Camavinga, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
And now they can spring out of defence. And Bebeto! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found a chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Rafinha demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
21, Rafinha.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi knocks it. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Gakpo. Can he finish? And there's a goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Zielinski! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Rafinha. Odegaard simply refused to be outdone there. And the pass is intercepted. That's going wide left. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And this is Messi, so no flag here. It's Drogba!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Zielinski, chance here to counter. Now it's Drogba. He's on it, can he get away? Chips it through. Silvestre. And it's slung out wide. That's a good run down the left. He's got away. That's the end of the first 45. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
He's in one-on-one, shapes to shoot! And that's a tiny finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Drogba currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet, because he's a really big threat.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're quick to get it back. And it's Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Diaz is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, some astute defending there. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Looking for the run.